Hey there guys, this is Coach Tutor for you back with another Edabit problem. This one's called sum greater than 5. So it says write a function that returns the sum of elements greater than 5 in the given array. So as you can see from the examples, we have the array called the function called sum5, and let's go through the arrays. So 1 is not greater than 5, 5 is not greater than 5, 20 is greater than 5, 30 is, 9 is, and 18 is. So we have to add all those numbers up and we get 77. And in this second array, none are greater than 5. So we're not going to add any of them up. And so we're just going to return 0. And in here, we have like 10 is greater than 5, 12 is greater than 5, 28 is greater than 5, 47 is greater than 5, 55 is greater than 5, and 100 is greater than 5. So we're going to add all those elements up and we're going to get 252. So remember, find all elements greater than 5, not the elements greater than or equal to 5. So let's go to the code tab. So as you can see, the function name is sum5, and what we have to work with is a vector of int called r. So that means, just for recap, this vector is just going to contain ints, so integers, and we're going to return an int because this is an int function. Okay, so what we're going to do to solve this problem is we're going to have to initialize a variable to keep all those numbers of element that we find that are greater than 5 and add them up. So we're going to initialize a variable called int sum. We're going to initialize it to 0. And to access every element of the vector int called r, we're going to use a for loop. We're going to start it at the first index, so that's a 0, and we're going to go all the way to the end. And here we go, we're going to go through each single element. Okay, so once we have that, so how do we differentiate in C++? What can we use to see if the element's greater than 5? We're going to use an if statement, and if that element is greater than 5, then we're going to put that in our sum and add it into our sum variable. So if array I is greater than 5, we're going to sum, we're going to add it into our variable sum. So what this means, again, we're going to go through every single element in the for loop. That's how we're going to go through every single element using this for loop. Initialize it to 0. That's where we're going to start because the first index is always going to be 0 in an array. And we're going to go all the way towards the end of the last element of the array. And this means right here that we're going to go through every single index. And using this if statement, this means we're going to go through the name of the vector int is called r. So this is how we access every element. So this, let's say the first one's 0, so r, and then the index is going to be 0, so we get the first element of it, and then 1, 2, 3, however big the array is going to be. So if the element is greater than 5, we're going to add the element to the sum variable. Okay, so then we should just return sum, and we should get the answer. As you can see, it passed all the tests. If you want more coding solutions, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.